Hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you feeling today? Welcome back to my channel, boo. Today we are getting into this her. I know. Do you love it as much as I do? She's giving Jungle Babe. She's giving effortless. She's giving yes, honey. She may be mine and I may be part Samoan. No. Y'all, I absolutely love this hair. You guys know that Crochet has actually been having me in a bit of a chokehold, so we had to do it. We had to try it. I've never done a texture like this, which was on the looser side, but it still has maximum volume, darling. As well as the fact that it is super versatile and lightweight. I think crochets versus like a sew-in is just super lightweight. Like you will feel the difference on your head. Like sometimes it feels like it's just braid to hair. Like it makes you feel like it's yours, and it is kind of a trick because you will want to keep it in a little bit longer than you probably should, just because it is so lightweight. And with this style, I do clearly have leave out in the front. I didn't bother with any leave out in the back because duh, just wear a headband if you really need to, and we still do want to minimize the amount of hair left out. But let me stop looking at myself, y'all, and let's get into the details of this hair. So this hair is from Curlyme, and I did end up using almost, was it 6, 5, 4, 5, almost 7 packs. So because the texture is a little bit looser, I did need a bit more hair to give me that like volume. So this is the braid pattern that I did. Now, I am not going to recommend this braid pattern though, okay? I did it because I wanted to save time, but I would recommend doing a little bit smaller with the braids in the top, even if you just want to do the ones at the top smaller and then join them in the back. But I just would recommend making your braids a little bit smaller at the top so that you don't have to worry about filling it in. Or what I might do the next time is put a mesh cap over top of it, and then crochet just kind of gives you like more spaces and spots to do that. So let me know what you guys prefer doing. Another tip I would say is, and I knew better, but I started at the bottom. Even if you start at the bottom in the beginning, it's fine, but then you want to migrate your way to the top before you get anywhere close to finishing the back, just because it helps to disperse the hair a lot better, a lot easier, and you're able to really see what you're doing and how full it's getting, because the focus really needs to be the top being full as possible so that everything is nice and covered, and then you can always fill in where you need to in the back and the middle. So disclaimer, crochet hair, especially when it's like a looser texture like this, you gotta do it, start from the top, baby, start from the top. And throughout the head, I did do the loop method through one strand, if that makes sense. So we loop it through, and after I make my loop, instead of putting both strands through, I only put one strand through to create kind of a bit of a little knot. And I'll let you guys kind of watch me do this in real time, because I feel like I usually speed past this part, but for those of who are beginners and who are seeing it for the first time, sometimes it's nice to just watch it in real time. Now, with this look, I knew I didn't really want a super defined look, so I decided to brush her all the way out. Like, I knew I wanted this to be a little bit Jungle Babe feeling. So I brushed her out, and we created a bit of layers, just soft layers. You know, I typically do a bit shorter layers in my curly styles, but like I said, I wanted this to be more of a long layer Jungle Babe type tousled look. So we're gonna let the music play while I finish this up. So after I felt like she was really coming together, she was giving me the vibes that I wanted, I decided to throw her in some braids, y'all, so that I could go to sleep because I knew I did not want this to be a curl defined, diffusing type of situation. I wanted my girl to look a jungle babe. Very little diffusing and more of a wavy look. So we did that joint and we went to bed, baby. But I'm not tripping. It like feels like my hair when I put it in these braids. Like if I had some makeup on, it was cute. Like I could make it look. Is that too much? Girl, you know I'm tripping all the time. But this look right here, honestly, I was in love with it. Super jungly, vibey, super low maintenance and lightweight, but voluptuous and full. Like, oh, what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. This hair from Curlyme is definitely worth it. I just love how much versatility I still had with it. So I decided with this install not to leave any hair out in the back. But if you want to add even more versatility, you definitely could add a hair out in the back. That way you could do like full-on ponytails. I wanted to do as minimal leave out as possible with this look, but still have versatility because y'all, my leave out in the front, I had cut it when I was taking out my locks. Don't mind me. So I'm really not doing that much leave out, but again, crochet hair is very like undetectable. And I love that even the more that it grows out is the more undetectable it kind of becomes. It kind of like starts blending in with the look and your roots. And y'all, it's really the new wave. It's got me in a chokehold. I'm on a mission to find all of the best crochet hair. But also I found that even with the bit of leave that I did have in the front, I was able to do like a lower ponytail. Don't mind the top. I know you guys can see the vision if I had smoothed the top, you know what I'm saying? Make it cute, put a little headband on to cover the back. We'd be in there like swimwear, baby. Yes. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, babe, don't forget to hit subscribe to join the tribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. I love you. Okay, bye.